everybody, welcome back to Learn with PARQA. I'm Chanel, and you've got two unfamiliar faces with you here today for Learn with PARQA. I'm so excited to introduce you to Bud and Kate, our two newest team members here at PARQA. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves in just a moment, but I'm so excited about the team that we're building here at PARQA, and it's a very talented team. Our whole philosophy is built on the idea that we're not going to bring the best and brightest from staffing to PARQA, but rather we're going to bring the best and brightest from marketing across all spheres and industries to PARQA to help us revolutionize the staffing industry, which is really our whole mission and purpose. So, Kate, why don't you start and introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Kate Rusciano. I'm the Content Strategy Manager here at PARQA. I just started at the end of September, so I'm quite new. But I lead a team of very talented writers in creating exceptional content for our clients. And like you mentioned, I have quite a bit of freelance experience working for some of the best loved brands like Target and Mayo Clinic Laboratories specifically. But I also have a lot of corporate experience, primarily in healthcare.
Awesome.
Oh, my name's Bud Snead. I'm creative director at PARQA. I'm fortunate to be here in my first 2 weeks. I'm excited to get rolling. My experience has been agency side, design and advertising firms. Spent some time with the Lifetime brand, worked on some stuff for Apple most recently. I'm just pumped to jump in and start working here. So for me, I just my role in general is just to encourage the already great creative that's coming out of this place and to, add more. That's my goal.
That's awesome. Well, we're thrilled to have you both. Secondly, what drew you guys first to PARQA? Why PARQA?
Sure. Well, first and foremost, not sucking up, but you.
Oh, gosh.
Interviewing with you.
Did not see that one coming, actually.
Experiencing your energy and your enthusiasm and your empathy and your genuine excitement for the opportunity that we have and the difference that we make. Secondly, I had just spent the summer as a candidate in the job seekers world and worked with a lot of really wonderful recruiters, but often found myself lost in terms of communication dropping and not necessarily knowing where I was in the process, if I was still in the running. So I spent a good deal of time in those shoes and understanding that candidates really need to be brought along from the beginning to the end of their journey and understanding that their journey really extends long past their start date. So I have fresh perspective on the ways that we can really improve that experience with great content.
I love that. Well, there's a quick anecdotal temp check for your candidate experience. But what about you?
Well, for me, I got the good fortune to work with y'all as a contractor coming into this and getting to work across a bunch of projects of different types and kinds, from branding to web to video. And all of it was a great experience. And I wanted that to continue. So for me, it was a fit from the role offered and what I wanted to do moving forward in this career. As a creative director. So for me, I'm excited to manage. I'm excited to lead creative. I'm excited to build award-winning creative. And I want to be pushing boundaries as best I can, wherever I can, on top of all the awesome stuff that you said. So for me, I think that covers most of the reason why I jumped into PARQA, just for the awesome opportunity it affords. And
so cool.
Yeah. Psyched.
Seeing just in your first few weeks here, there's a lot of opportunity for our industry. Talk to me about what some of those opportunities look like that you guys are most excited about in your respective roles.
Sure. I'm most excited about using great content and communication to create human connections. Like I said, I spent the summer looking for my next career move, and what I want to do is help your average recruiter extend and amplify their efforts at scale. So content is only one piece of the puzzle. When you have great content, you need smart automation to distribute that at scale. And that's what I think is most exciting, to help one recruiter amplify their message across hundreds or even thousands of candidates that they want to stay connected with. So you really keep those candidate communities engaged and connected so that they know they're part of something that they can tap into and lean on.
I love that. What about you, Bud?
Well, I mentioned I'd like to push the boundaries, but I also like to know if that's actually having a real effect on the audience. And the fact that we have that kind of integrated within us is awesome. Just hold my feet to the fire. That's what I want. I want to know if I'm making the needle move. Yeah. And from that standpoint, from the business point of view, that's exciting to me. I really have been lost in the ether after campaigns have come and gone, and I just don't know if they've made an impact or not. And that is really a failure of the industry. Yeah. But for me, I think this is locked and loaded, ready to see the effects, and that's rewarding for me, is like seeing the effects on business. So that, and just like there's a lot of opportunity within creative to connect to people and understand their stories and to tell their stories in an effective way. Like, people want to hear stories.
Yeah.
So it's up to us to like make them compelling.
Yes.
Find the compelling stories within every client we work with. So I'm excited to do that.
Right. Brand and content are really at the foundation of enabling a great client experience and an excellent candidate experience. And these two are really at the helm of building that brand and that content strategy for our clients, which is so exciting. To Bud, your point, just performance marketing, that's what it's all about. It's about measuring and learning from your data that you have to be able to trust, right? To ultimately make business decisions and marketing decisions as a result of those business decisions. So awesome. Thanks for sharing that, you guys. Last question I have for you, which is a bit of a fun question. If you had to be one social media platform, which one would you be and why?
I would be TikTok. I don't make TikTok videos, but I consume them voraciously. And I cannot tell you the joy that those content creators bring me, and how loved and cared for I feel that they take the time out of their lives, not only the time, but the resources and the talent, just to make people laugh or to make people cry or whatever it is. So I am a big fan of TikTok, and that's who I'd be.
That's awesome. I love that. What about you?
For me, I think Instagram, and I would stay in the pre-Facebook acquisition Instagram, where it's all just, boring photos. That's like, for me, that's all I want. I just want moving images one after another, and like the focus on the curation of making them like, these should be good quality images, and following people that do that. I still do that, but it's, it's a little bit of a blur between other things. That's what I like, the focus of the original Instagram. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I love that. I agree.
I was there at the early stages, as a true hipster would say. I was there first.
Bud started Instagram.
Yeah, don't spread that. Don't spread that.
Heard.
That'll run like wildfire. No, that's not me.
That's so great. I love it. Imagine that, a designer with an eye for photography. And
yeah.
That's great. That's great. Well, that's all we've got for you. I encourage you to connect with these two on LinkedIn if you haven't done so already. And stay tuned for our next episode. We'll see you later.